Good morning. It has been a hot minute since I last updated a YouTube video on here. I feel like I was like getting into the groove of it a little bit, and then suddenly my whole life changed this past summer and fall when I was figuring out my whole life again because literally everything has changed. So, what has changed so much? You ask. I got married. And it's just been such a beautiful past few months just getting settled into our new life together. Matt and I have been dating for over 7 years now, which is insane to think. So we finally tied the knot. Our wedding was just so beautiful, and we went on a lovely honeymoon up in Maine and then in Cape Cod as well. So it was like a 2 week little like fun thing. And then we moved into our new house together, and within a week, we got in a car crash, which was really scary. I've actually never been in a car crash before, and I hurt my finger a lot. So not only was I like in a new house and I was in a new town, I also joined a new gym, which I was really excited about, but then I couldn't go because obviously I couldn't lift anything for a while. It's still like on the mend, but I'm able to go to the gym now, which has made me much happier again. And then shortly after that, things were going pretty solid, and I got hit with another little rough bump here. I've come down with like some serious hives, and I have no idea what they're from. I'm literally not eating anything different. I'm not on any other new medications. Like my life is pretty like routine when it comes to what kinds of food I eat, what I put in my body. I'm always very conscious of that. So the doctors and we really have no idea what's going on, but literally they are covering my entire body. Not to be like a huge complainer right now, but it has really taken me out of the game lately. I have not been able to go to the gym because if I start to get hot or sweaty or anything at all, the hives just get 10 times worse, and they're totally random where they come up. Like they could be on my neck and my stomach 1 minute, and then on my back, like in my legs the next. Like it has been so terrible. And it's been like a bit over a week now of dealing with this intensity of it. I did notice they were coming on about a month ago, but now they're just like so much worse. So I really don't know what's going on. I hope that we're able to solve this issue soon. I'm on like a whole bunch of different allergy medicines and stuff now. Here's just hoping that things get better so I can get back to my normal gym routine again because I really miss it. That brings me to my next point. I'm actually going to make a smoothie with you guys today, show you what I'm going to eat. I've been eating intuitively lately, just focusing on eating high protein, but also just focusing more so on what really fuels me and what makes me feel good, and not just so what fits in my macros. I'm dairy free, so a lot of my dairy free options, they contain higher amounts of fat and lower amounts of protein, so sometimes the whole fat to carb ratio can really get messed up. As long as you're getting in your protein and you're working out in the gym, like your carb and your fat ratio can really get mixed up a bit, and it doesn't really matter. So to me, intuitive eating has been really helpful for me lately. And also it just goes to show you that like healthy eating, mindful eating doesn't have to be like some ridiculously difficult or like strenuous process. It can just be like a 5 minute meal that makes you feel so good for the whole morning. Let's get away from the hives for a little bit here. Let's get away from like the broken finger story. Let's just focus on something a little bit happier here. Let's start off your day off right with breakfast. So today we are going to be making my favorite ever mocha frappuccino. It's like a healthier version. I found this amazing vegan protein from MyProtein. I actually work with them, so if you would like to support me, you can shop with code JennaMFit at checkout. It'll give you like an extra savings on top of what you already would be saving. If you like supporting me, that would be super grateful. I'd be forever appreciative. I also have this handy dandy frozen bag of bananas. I buy it like once every month or two. It lasts me so long. And I just have some regular almond milk here, all natural peanut butter, and then of course never have any breakfast without vanilla and cinnamon. So what I like to do is, instead of getting out a whole bunch of different measuring utensils and like dirtying even more dishes that I have to clean, I just use a food scale. It's so sleek, like it's just so thin. It's actually kind of like aesthetic too, so it doesn't really like harm the whole kitchen layout, if you get what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and do 10 ounces of that. I found the perfect smoothie is 140 grams. Makes like the most perfect smoothie consistency ever, I swear. And tip, better if you just take a second and break them up. It'll just make the smoothie blend way more. And I honestly get like the heebie-jeebies if I drink like a portion of my smoothie that still has like banana chunks in it. I just can't stand that. It's like, oh my God. It gives me like quivers down my back, honestly. So we're not gonna do that today because I have enough quivers going down my back from these dang hives. I'm always a huge peanut butter fan, and if you know, peanut butter can rack up a lot of calories in a very short few sweet bites. I would probably eat like a solid 100 grams in every smoothie and still feel like it wasn't enough. Next we'll add in some cinnamon. A very healthy serving, if I might add, of cinnamon. Can literally never go wrong, especially in a mocha frap. And some vanilla. Again, I just kind of eyeball it. Cinnamon vanilla is like the winning combo in my book. If you're trying to spice up your breakfast, whether it's oatmeal, smoothie, pancakes, waffles, literally whatever, cinnamon vanilla. All right, now I'm gonna move on to my mocha protein. So now we are ready to blend it up. So I actually use a tamping blender because I just find that it works so much faster. And even though it's a lot louder, it just gets the job done like so much quicker. It's a little scary at first, but in my opinion, it's just so much more worth it. So it's a regular blender and it has a hole in the lid. And then I just have this tamper. So the tamper just goes in there. You don't have to like shake it or get a spatula like you would with a regular blender because this kind of just does it all in one, which I absolutely love. Perfect. I can tell. It's already perfect. So like that literally only took what, like 30 seconds maybe? Gotta do more dishes. This is my last glass. Yeah, look at that pour. Cheers. Literally though, best smoothie ever, hands down. You've got to try it. It's like I'm at Starbucks, but with 40 grams of protein. It's amazing. And I promise that I'll be trying to get back on here more and more. If you can't already tell, I got a little new getup for myself. I'm a little speaker. It took me forever to try to figure out where all these girls on Instagram were getting this. I finally found it at Best Buy. It's the last one, so I felt like it was meant to be. And then I had to buy like 7 different cords. I had to keep buying them and returning them, buying them, returning them, try to figure out which one is supposed to actually get plugged into your phone. I finally figured it out and it's like, yes, it works. And I feel so good now. And I feel like the quality is just so much better too than like just talking through my phones. It's always really scary getting on YouTube and just like talking and you don't really know how it's going to go or like what you're going to say exactly. So I think it went really well. But thanks guys. Have a good day.